You ever managed to do something when it felt like the universe didn't want you to accomplish it? I'm gonna mark this project on that list for me. It's not as bad as it sounds, or maybe it is. I'll let you decide. But it happened, and I couldn't be happier. What happened, right? That's important. I'm sure you remember this. We are doing this with more people, like way more people. This is Monster Bash 2. And in case you didn't know the premise, I have two things for you. One, an explanation that I'm going to give right now, or in just a second. And two, video evidence, because my explanation might be a bit shoddy. So the video is linked in the description, along with like a million other videos, but we'll get to that in a second. The idea is that we all drew pictures of various body parts and textures and things that are vaguely monster related. Some aren't at all, but that's okay. That's the idea. And then we use our own styles and media to create our very own monster, hence the name. As you might imagine, 10 plus people in a Discord call sounds a bit like this.
Right, and if we did it right here, that would be perfect.
Or sometimes even like this.
My watch is telling me my workout is finished.
So I am giving our group a collective pat on the back for getting this organized at all in the first place. Okay, so what did I draw? And what did I do? Well, I drew these cards in all of their glory. A bit random, I would say, not as streamlined as my last monster, but hey, we can work with this. I decided to take a lot of liberty with the interpretation of these cards and go with a vibe / essence / you know, like a feeling. Remember when I talked about the universe hating me doing this? Well, two big things happened. One, my CF card got corrupted, and I lost a lot of footage on this specific project. Mostly fun B-roll stuff, and some other stuff that we'll get to. And that pretty much bummed me out. But the second thing is that the day after that happened, I lost power at my house for an entire week. And yeah, I'm sure you can guess what I was meant to do that week. Yes, 100 points to you. I was supposed to be finishing up filming and editing this video right here. So that took a lot out of me. I'll be honest, I was, and at the point of recording this voiceover, still am nervous about this. This is the biggest collaboration video I have ever done. It's amazing. Don't get me wrong, but that's why I'm nervous. That's okay though. Nerves can be good. The collaboration aspect is my favorite, and I'm literally surrounded by an army of amazingly talented people on this one. Seriously, unbelievably talented people, and we'll get to that. I will show you some of their work. But part of my job in this round was to recruit more monster cards from artists that I like, which by the way, the cards are linked in the description. And so I desperately reached out on Instagram with a really tight deadline of 24 hours to get 20 or so images from various artists. I really had no idea how many people would stand up to the task, and honestly, I am truly humbled by the response I got. So thank you to these folks right here, and if you have a minute, go check out their pages. It would mean a lot to me, and I know it would mean a lot to them as well. I wanted to mention something about the power of doing a collaboration like this. There are so many talented people here, and when you get a group of people like this together, things don't always go smoothly. Well, that is the opposite of what happened here. Don't get me wrong, there are always hiccups, but during this period of chatting and working and building monsters, I also built friendships. I met people whose work I have long admired, and to no surprise, learned that they were just as brilliant of a person as their art implied. I have seen so many people since Monster Bash 1 who have made their own versions, and I try and share as many as I can. That still stands. If you are seeing this idea for the first time, or feel trepidation about doing this, I just want to say that I have your back, and I'm willing to bet it all that each and every person on this collab does too. We want to see your awesome work. Whether you sculpt, draw, paint, or whatever you do, give this a shot. It's really fun and rewarding to allow yourself to be silly every once in a while. I know I give myself a hard time with art a lot. I practice, and when I'm not as good as I feel like I should be, I get discouraged. That's all normal. There's nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't have to be the prevailing thought. Anyway, I'll leave it at that for now. So I'm sure you remember the CF card malfunction from earlier. Oh, there he is, all cute and dead and corrupted, losing half of my files and stuff. What a little cutie. Well, I lost all the footage of me building and painting the diorama part, so here's footage from Monster Bash 1. Look at that, a boy can paint. And airbrush too. How fancy. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with this little snippet of everyone else's work. Go check them out. We have this big old cool playlist with everyone's videos right down there first thing in the description. Grab some popcorn, kick your feet up, and enjoy. I will see you soon. Peace out.
And to get the shape, I was like, oh, I could sculpt it. I was looking around to see if there was anything that would be like the right shape for it. And then I found, obviously, my
the prop.
big cat. And I just used his domed head to make a mold of. And yeah, so the story of this cat is I stole it from my friend's house. And I got pulled over by the police at like 3 in the morning, and he came to the car and he had the torch, and he shined it at me, and then you slowly see the torch shine towards the cat. It's like, is that a big cat? I'm like, yeah, it's a big cat, and he let me go. So it's a lucky cat. So I really made an appearance.
It's amazing.
Your friend never said anything about you stealing it?
Oh no.
No, I haven't said anything.
Yeah, he probably hasn't noticed his girl. But yeah.
How would you not notice a giant black
That's
cat has gone from your
That's
house?
a fairly large sculpture to
Well,
go missing.
You know, like it's been around since like it's like one of those 80s, like 70s, 80s cats that are like really popular home decor. So like all families had them. So yeah, you know, probably just expects it to still be there.